Hey YouTube, it's been a long time since I shot an update showing our third floor project. So I'm going to take a minute and walk around and just show you kind of what the current status is, and this will probably be the status for a while. As you can see, the space has been taken over by my kids. It is now officially the playroom. I'll just talk a little bit about, got a rock wall there and everything. So I got it to the point where I got the sheetrock in, the mud in. I never actually sanded it, and it just seemed like that was the right moment for us to kind of let the kids take it over as the playroom. Didn't make much sense to spend time on getting it any closer to being done because it's a playroom. It's going to have crayons on the walls and spills on the floor and all that kind of stuff. So it's got no real flooring down right now, and just like I said, sheetrock and mud on the walls. But there's a bunch of stuff I did get accomplished. So obviously you can see the rock wall. You can see this whole area got framed in. In my last video, this was all wide open. Behind this area right here is where the chimney is. So just next to it here, I've got a really good sized closet. Again, taken over by the kids. This you probably can't tell in the video, but this is probably about 4 feet deep and maybe 3 feet or a little bit less than 3 feet wide. And then in this room, I've got it framed up. Someday there'll be a bifold door right here, and this will just be a standard door entrance right here. And then this room is the same status. It's got just the sheetrock everywhere. Here's the closet. Good spot for a teepee. The windows, I haven't finished those yet. Mostly just lack of time. This window actually has a big crack in it. I think you can see it right there. So I'm gonna have to replace. I don't know if I can fix that or if I have to replace that window or not. And then I'll at some point finish framing this in, but that was low on the priority list. Over here, the way the framing all worked out, there's actually a really large space back in there for storage. Kind of around the corner over there is where the chimneys are. And this lets me have a good access to most of the electrical in this room. So like I said, some storage. I can get to the chimney if I ever need to. So that works out well. So this is where it's at. I don't think I'm going to do anything else up here for, I don't know, a year or two. My kids use this pretty much daily. So I'll just let them have it for a while. The only thing I might do is, like I said, I might frame in these windows. This window's fine, so I can definitely frame that in at some point and then figure out what I want to do down there in that window. The thing I just want to talk about, a few people have commented on my prior videos about saying, you know, the insulation's overkill, or, you know, why didn't you do spray foam, or, you know, their recommendations of how they would have done it. Most of it's been really positive, and I appreciate that. I'll just let you guys know how it's working out. I never put any heat in this space. So it stays about 70 up here all year long. In the 100-degree summer weather, it's 70 up here. We had a really cold December this past year where it was in the -15 Fahrenheit, -20 Fahrenheit for about 2 weeks solid. And it was 70 up here all the time, just the ambient heat coming up, and the insulation keeps the heat out in the summertime. So this is by far the most comfortable room in the house. I probably at some point will put some small electric heaters up here, because at some point that's going to turn into an office and it'll probably have its own thermostat once the door is in. And over here we might turn this into a bedroom or a spare bedroom or something. So just so that each room, if we have company staying over, they can adjust the heat as they'd like. But I don't think it's really going to be necessary. So I'm very pleased with how this has turned out. I don't think that the insulation was overkill. I think it was perfect. I think that not only is this space more comfortable, but it's saving us a ton of money on heating the rest of the house too, because as the heat rises up, it stops right here. It just stays here, and I think that's going to help out every winter and every summer going forward, keep all the rooms really nice and comfortable. So that's it, guys. I don't think I'm going to post another update on this project for quite a long time. Honestly, I might never post another update up here. The only thing that I might do up here that would be of interest is if the day ever comes where I convert that room over to a bathroom, which it has the piping. I'll just remind you guys how I did it. I did run all the plumbing up. If I ever want to convert this to a bathroom, I can, but I might never do it. So if I do that, I might post videos then. Otherwise, I'm going to call this project done. But I've got a few other projects coming up, both inside projects on the house and also outside for the garden and the chickens and things like that. So stay tuned, and thanks for watching.